Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the 1804 Show, Chapter 2. I'm your host, loveone.
DJ Fresco.
Yeah, so technically, last night, we had some connection problems. So I decided to have him come to the camp and pretty much, share his story, share pretty much his occupation, his experiences, all good stuff. So how about you introduce yourself to everybody?
Man, I'm DJ Fresco. Everybody know that pretty much. That's pretty much it for real. Just DJ. I just DJ, man. That's all I do, man. Just spend my time DJing and chilling for real. Staying out the way. We in Saginaw, so you gotta stay out the way for real.
Yeah, you ain't never lied.
Gotta stay out the way. Can't be doing too much. You do too much, something end up happening for real.
Yeah, man. So how about you pretty much, just tell people your age and stuff like that, your interests.
I'm clean cut, but man, I'm 27, man. 27. I look like I'm 12. I know it. But yeah, man, I'm 27 years old, man. I just be, like I said, man, I just be sitting back, man, working on my craft for real. You know what I'm saying? Gotta stay on your craft, because if you don't, anything could happen. You slip up and lose your spot. So I'm in the crib all the time, working on everything, trying to get life together.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we just gonna touch on the topic at hand or whatever. So when did you pretty much decided that you wanted to start DJing?
Let's see, what year was that? That was 2015. It was right before, because I just got back to Saginaw, so it was 2015. Summer. I just decided, I was like, man, fuck it, I'm finna start DJing. I had always wanted to, though, like, growing up as a kid, but I never had nobody, like, that could show me the ropes and everything. So I kind of started late, for real, if you ask me. But I got with my boy, DJ Camp. Man, he showed me how to use the whole turntables, how to use the software. After that, it was up after that. I left Saginaw in, like, August. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I got to Dallas, it was just a piece of cake for me, for real.
So pretty much it's like you do like clubs and stuff.
Clubs, man. At first it was house parties. I had to, you gotta start somewhere. Like a rapper, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you gotta start somewhere.
Hell yeah.
So, man, at first I started doing house parties, man. Then once I figured out, you know what I'm saying, that I can do more than a house party, then I jumped off into the club game. That's what I'm doing right now. I travel a lot to go to clubs and stuff now, so, yep.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Like, was it an easy transition, or you had to earn your stripes?
Man, you gotta, well, shit, in Texas, you gotta earn your stripes, man. Especially if you're a cat coming from up north, that's tough, because, you know what I'm saying, they think the North don't really know nothing. They think we just know Biggie and JayZ and all that stuff. Right. Man, but it was crazy, because I listen to more music from the South than I do up here. I listen to the Michigan music and all that stuff, but like around us, of course I listen to JayZ and all that stuff. But it was an easy transition for real, because like parties out here in Saginaw, man, we listen to the same stuff they do in the South, Webby, Boosie, all that stuff. So you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I got in the club, it was just more so of reading the crowd, like seeing what type of crowd I got, and that's what it was.
That's what's up, man. So what's the difference between the North and the South as far as like clubs?
Man, okay, well, with the North, we more chill, laid back, you know what I'm saying? We ain't really doing too much. We just really just standing there, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We really doing too much.
Right.
Man, that's why I say, man, I don't prefer the South over the North, but like as far as party wise, yeah, South know how to party. You know what I'm saying? They party all night, especially in Texas, man. They probably party till 5 in the morning if they could. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like it's
right, and our shit be shutting down like at 2.
Yeah, it shut down at 2. But then you get a couple cats, man, that got after hour spots and stuff, man. Strip clubs, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Open till about 5 in the morning. Then they just doing their thing all night, man. That's why I say the difference is, you know what I'm saying, there's more outgoing out there. They more outgoing in the South. Then up here, everybody up here, we kind of like, we to ourselves, you know what I'm saying? We don't really mess with people like that. But that's the really difference, you know what I'm saying? I mean, anywhere I go, I could, you know what I'm saying, make peace with everybody. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So when it came down to, you know, this final decision that this is what you wanted to do? Was everybody rooting for you?
Yeah, like I want to say when I started, I think I told it was funny. I had a girlfriend at the time. She was the only one that wasn't with it.
Right.
She was on. Of course, you know how the girls do. I ain't that ain't got nothing. That ain't bringing nothing to the table.
Right on.
Which is true. Like when you first started, it don't bring nothing to the table.
Mm-hmm.
You just basically just DJing for no reason. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say, man, she was the only one. But like I remember I told my pops. I remember I had told my pops, I was like, man, I want to start DJing. He was like, he'd be a music head, so like DJing. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna start DJing. He was like, all right, we're gonna see. I told my moms, told everybody else in the family, a couple of my homies, and everybody was kind of with it. You know what I'm saying? Then once they saw like, you know, how good I was, they was like, oh, okay, yeah, nigga, you got it for real. You know what I'm saying? So it took, man, I want to say, man, for real, it just took, man, just believing in myself for real. I mean, I ain't really worried about what everybody else had to think. And that's how I am now. Like, people be disagreeing with everything I do for real. Like, you know, like how I operate and everything. But it's just like, man, I see something in what I'm doing. So, like, I hear you, but, like, this is what I'm trying to do. So, like, I'm going to do this. And if it mess up, if something happen, it's on me. I don't want to hear that. I told you, so I already know it's on me. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Yeah, so everybody was behind me. People still behind me to this day. Like, I don't really have to worry about nobody saying that I shouldn't do it or I shouldn't be no DJ or I shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? So it's pretty straight for real.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Cause pretty much, like, when you take a leap of faith, everybody isn't going to understand it or isn't going to see the potential.
Right.
So that's why you always got to make sure that you do what's best for you. Because when it comes to your dream and stuff, is on you. You know what I'm saying? Go hard or go home. And whatever you need to do, whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? You always got to just be very, I would say, like, looking further beyond. Like, okay, I'm a DJ today. So what can I, you know, use as this platform right now or this occupation to boss up? Because, you know what I'm saying, you got people like DJ Khaled and people like Drama, people like, you know what I'm saying,
Envy
everybody, and everybody who was in the game. Like, so are you trying to transition to something else?
Yeah, it's crazy because, like, you know, all them DJs, like, let me see, like Khaled. I think Khaled got his own radio show on Sirius or something like that. And, you know, Envy got the Breakfast Club, stuff like that. But, like, me, man, I'm on a different type of time for real. Once it's all said and done with the DJing, man, you know, like, I'll probably be, man, somewhere in the shop. You know, so I love cars.
Cool.
So, like, my whole thing is do this, make the money off of this, go up off of this, and then once I'm done, just throw it all in the shop. You know what I'm saying? So, like, everybody, like, you know, do a radio show. I'm going to do all that while I'm DJing. We going to do all the stuff that a DJ do while we DJing. When I'm done, man, I'm going to be sitting back, man. I'm going to be in the shop somewhere out here working on some old schools. That's about it. I don't really have anything else that I would want to do. Like I do when I own my own club, though. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
my own club and own shop, that's really about it. After it's all said and done, I want to say I put my money from the game into the shop, into the club. So
yeah, that's what's up, man. And, you know, I always, you know, just tell people that it's always windows of opportunity.
Yeah.
Especially, like, when you're doing one thing, everybody just was like, okay, I'm going to just, you know, make it here, and then that's all they done. And because with me right now, you know, doing this show and stuff like that, I'm using this brand to, you know, branch out to music, branch out into books, branch out to movies someday, own my own production company. You know, I really, you know, just seeing, like, the windows are limitless, and, you know, I don't place no ceilings on this, anything that I do.
Right.
So,
you
can't. Because it's really important, because that's how you pretty much, you know, stay trapped when you thinking, like, just one, instead of making U-turns. Sometimes you just got to make U-turns and go back to the drawing board, and that's why I just advise anybody who's really trying to, you know, build a brand for themselves. You know, that's just the equipped way of being successful.
Yep, that's the way to go though. You gotta stay focused. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put that extra time in, that extra work. You can't really just be settled. You settle, man, I'm telling you, you're gonna lose every time. I don't care if you make $1 million. If you settle for the million and you run out of that million, what you got? Nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
For real,
yeah,
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I get $1 million and say, all right, I'm good. I'm going to sit back. I ain't accumulating no more money. I ain't doubling the million, none of that. So, I mean, we just sitting there with $1 million, spending it for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, when you're doing stuff, man, you got to keep going. Because if you don't, man, you're going to lose, literally. There's going to be somebody that's going to be doing extra than what you doing. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, so you pretty much you know, you said something that really like was a key point. You said that you want to own a shop, you want to, you know, you like cars and everything like that. So when you do make it, because you are gonna make it.
Yeah.
So when you make it, because what I was talking about last night about everybody can't take everybody with you. Right. You can only take a select few because like you change, everybody hasn't changed and everybody isn't going to change. So when you are able to, you know, be a blessing, not just only to yourself, but, you know, to your loved ones and stuff like that, will it be a very difficult thing to do when you have to tell somebody that, hey, I'm just starting out, you know, I ain't blowing up, you know, whatever you think or whatever you see, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, you know, look out for you like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me, you know, come up a little bit. But you know how people be, man, you know.
They don't want to hear that.
No, you know what I'm saying? So, would that be a very painful thing for you to do?
Man, let me tell you the truth. Because I'm so quick to cut somebody off, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm so quick to cut somebody off, bro. Like, it's like, if you by my side and doing nothing, and I tell you, like, all right, everything ain't gonna be peachy right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's either you gonna sit and wait, or you just gonna get, you know, you gonna get on. You know what I'm saying? And so, I had this thing where, man, I tell people that, and if you just feel like, you know what I'm saying, this ain't what you want to do, this ain't, you don't want to just sit here and, because I tell, like, when I first started DJing, I just tell people, like, man, I mean, when I blow up, it ain't gonna be no y'all coming with me at first. I gotta get mine first. My foot just in the door. I ain't in the door. My foot just in the door.
Yeah.
So if I bring y'all with me, it's gonna be too many people trying to get in the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people trying to get their routes going and everything because you done brought everybody with you. So I mean, it ain't tough for me to like tell somebody, like, you know what I'm saying, it's either you chill out or, you know what I'm saying, you ride with the plan. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So man, I don't want to say I didn't have to cut a lot of people off, but I've had to cut a lot of people off. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's tough. It is tough, like, because you might see that person in traffic, or, you know what I'm saying, you might see him in the world, and you just like, damn, I had to cut that nigga off. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was tripping, I had to cut him off.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, I don't be tripping because, for real, man, I look at it like this. I'm looking at, how can I put it? I'm telling you that, you know what I'm saying, I got this going on, you know what I'm saying? Somebody might not even cut me off, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'll cut you off, like, quick. Like, if I know, like, it's hindering me from doing what I need to do, then I'm gone, man. Like, I ain't finna sit here and play with you. Cause the more I sit here and play with you, the more money I'm not making. Or, like, my career ain't going to where it need to be. So, I just, man, my circle's small already as it is, for real. You know what I'm saying? I really don't, I got a few people I mess with, but, and, you know, those people is, like I said, the people that's gonna come with me once, you know what I'm saying, once I'm up. You know what I'm saying? Right now, they chilling. Everybody got their jobs. You know, they come support whenever they can. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I ask for, just a little support. You know what I'm saying? But, man, I'm telling you, bro, I don't really play that. I cut off. Man, it be funny because people be like, man, just give somebody the benefit of the doubt. But when you do that, that's when people take advantage of you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So it's like, man, if I tell this person that I gotta, you know what I'm saying, I gotta do something, and they don't feel right about it, it's like, bro, like, you ain't even doing nothing for real anyway. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You just here. You just here for the ride. So sit back, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't think you can contribute to what I got going on, then, I mean, bro, you're gonna have to find something else to do. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't really play that. I cut nigga off quick. I don't really care. I ain't gonna even lie. That's why my circle's so small. 'Cause people be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Now, they're supporting the beginning, and then once they see that they ain't getting no residual out of it, or they ain't getting nothing out of it. Even like I mean, I done had homies, man, that I was messing with that because they ain't getting no females out of the situation. They don't want to mess with me no more. And it's like, bro, all you cared about is females, bro. You ain't even looking at the situation. You probably can contribute to this whole situation. It don't matter what it is. You can be the person taking pictures. You can be the person doing something, you know what I'm saying? But you worry about some females that ain't really worried about you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, man, it's crazy. Yeah, you have to really, when you doing anything, music, anything, you gotta really watch who you have around you.
Yeah. Because
it could be that one person. You can have 6 people with you, and that one person could mess up the whole situation, all because they selfish. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I don't deal with selfish people, for real.
Yeah, because entitlement, man, destroys a lot, because everybody has that. And even with me, man, like, I try to, you know, really pick and choose my friends carefully. Because if you in my circle, we family. You know what I'm saying? I just really questions a lot of people's interior motives and stuff. And because everyone don't understand what it's like behind the scenes. And, you know, especially you know, I'm pretty sure that you have to prepare like a full format, you know, to make sure that the night go well and everything. Because, you know, one song can mess up the whole... I know, you know what I'm saying? I did security, man, at a club.
Man,
so.
Like, and that's the thing. That's why I tell people, man, like, when you DJing, well, me personally, I don't go with a set song. Everybody always asks me that, like, bro, do you go with a set playlist? Hell no, I don't go with no set playlist, because you never know. Like, I treat DJing like you never know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I freestyle. You know, everybody be like, how you freestyle? You got the music right there. You got to think, man, you just going to pick some songs. Yeah. You ain't even really just saying, okay, this is a set list I'm going with. No, I real deal just pick songs. Anywhere I go, I don't do none of that. Having a set list, having a couple songs here and a couple songs. Nah, man, we freestyling, because you never know what's going to happen. I might mess around and be at a club where, you know what I'm saying, it's a younger crowd. But then you got an older crowd in the corner over there. So we're going to go ahead and drop some Biggie or some Pac or some Master P or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Show them some love over there. You know what I'm saying? And then we're going to come back over here and mess with y'all, because, you know, it's all about keeping everybody happy. You know what I'm saying? That's how I treat DJing. I really treat DJing like church. Everybody hate my church reference. But I treat DJing like church. You know what I'm saying? I'm a preacher.
Yeah.
This is my sanctuary.
Yeah, that's how... And that's how
if I ain't preaching the right word, or if I ain't doing the right thing on the tables, you know what I'm saying, everybody gonna walk out. Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna believe him, nothing I'm talking about, or nothing I'm doing, because it don't sound good. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a preacher. You go to a preacher and he don't sound good, you like, I ain't going back to that church. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really messing with that for real. But yeah, that's how I play it, man. I take pride in the crowd more than anything. You know what I'm saying? I take pride in my crowd, because that's what tell you if you good or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't the club owner. Club owner already know you good. You know what I'm saying? But you can still get out in front of that crowd, and the crowd might think different. Right. So I take pride in that crowd over anything. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who keep it going. That's how you make your money. You know what I'm saying? How many people come to your party. So yeah, that's how I do it, though. You know.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Because, you know, just like the old movies, man, like the 90s movies like Juice and Break Loose and stuff like that, you know, the art of hip-hop and stuff. Yep. Everybody talking about this Wayne and JayZ stuff. And it's just, what kills me is that, you know, a lot of the people, you know, they just going by 15 years of hip-hop, where like 30 years ago, like, you really had to earn that GOAT status, but everybody's the goal now.
This is why I get mad about the whole JayZ and Wayne thing, man. I know you probably done seen my status.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm a huge JayZ fan, so of course you're gonna take, you know what I'm saying, whoever you're a fan of. But I am a huge Wayne fan. Yeah. When I was a kid, man, I used to walk around the house with Ben, because when he was 16, I probably was number 5 years old. Yeah. Walking around the house with the bandanas on, taking aluminum foil, pulling them. I wanted to be like Wayne. Yeah. Like, I think that was every kid. You know what I'm saying? He was a young young nigga in the game. Like, everybody wants to, but we talking about JayZ. JayZ came under Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we talking about Jigga. Like,
Yeah.
every album he dropped is a platinum album. And then you look at Wayne's, it's like, Wayne only got 7 platinum albums, bro.
Yeah.
Jigga got 13.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
And
like, I know it ain't numbers and, you know, it's the hits and all of that stuff, but at the same time, man, JayZ is a legend.
Yeah.
Like, when he get on that stage, and I mean, I've seen his I've never seen, that's the thing, I've never seen my favorite rapper in concert. I was always too young to go. My mama stayed going to them concerts when he used to come.
Yeah.
But, like, one thing I can say, like, when I see his shows on TV or on YouTube or something, he puts on the show. I ain't seen nobody that real to put on the show but him and Wayne. So it'll be a good matchup, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, I know, man, JayZ, man, he'll do him dirty. He will. He'll do him dirty.
It just what kills me is that you got like certain people who wasn't around when the Sophie fame and the Jazzo days and the Biggie days. Yeah. Like, cause I lived throughout all of that. Yeah. And I was a kid, and my brother was like East Coast, you know what I'm saying? My mama was West Coast. So, you know what I'm saying? I was caught in the middle between the East Coast, West Coast rap war and everything. But I would say that, you know, I ain't hear about JayZ until Pac mentioned him on Machiavelli, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, you know, I had to go back and, you know what I'm saying, get the reasonable doubt and everything.
Man,
and that's to me, personally, like, classic, masterpiece. I see why he wants that back so bad. You know what I'm saying?
Because when I was, when I started DJing, bro, it was crazy. I started DJing that year for Christmas. I told my mom I ain't want nothing. She gave me reasonable doubt. That's all I asked for. God is my witness. All I asked for was reasonable doubt. Like, I want that album. And I sat down and I listened to that album, man. That man is crazy, man.
Man.
It's crazy. But nah, yeah, that like I said, I ain't discrediting nothing Lil Wayne does. You know what I'm saying? That's mixtape Wayne, all that stuff. Like, but we talking about JayZ, bro.
Man, yeah, that's like
we talking about JayZ.
That's like talking about Rakim and saying that he trashed. You know, and I'm like, okay, how many people Rakim influenced? JayZ influenced Lil Wayne.
Yeah, like Lil Wayne said himself, I'm the best rapper alive since the best rapper retired. So like, and he was talking about JayZ. So like,
yeah.
Like, what are we talking about here? Him himself done already said, this then is that guy. Like, why are we even debating this? But, you know, everybody, like, that's why I say, like, I can't get too mad because everybody's entitled to their opinion. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's just some of the stuff you folks saying, man. I'm like,
it's just people not doing their research with their opinion.
Crazy,
you know,
hell, man.
And because when you compare the two, all you got to do is listen to, you know, Swagger Like Us, and then, you know, a lot of people remember both rappers' lines, you know, so they got two of the same rappers on the same track, and they got unforgettable rhymes. So that's why
even they track
Mr. Carter.
Yeah, Mr. Carter.
Yeah, Mr. Carter.
Yeah, all that stuff, man.
Yeah.
They got some tracks together that's really nice, but like like I don't know, man. JayZ, man. I hear Big Pimpin' or Politics as Usual or stuff like that. I'd be like, man,
Can I Live?
That's my favorite song by JayZ. Can I Live? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. People, man, they don't really know, bro. Like, that's why I say I be watching people say this. I be like, man, y'all don't know music. Y'all don't do y'all research. Y'all just go off what y'all listen to on the radio. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, and then it was funny because I mentioned the whole Billboard situation, and then not everybody going to look at the Billboard. Oh, you ain't know nothing about this for real until I just said something, but it's all right, man.
And because I, you know, used to be at the library, you know, looking at the Billboard charts, and, you know, it's just top 10s or top 100s, man. And a lot of people don't understand the producer and the writer. They look at the performer. And to me, I feel like the producer, the writer, those are the real, you know, musicians and the real musicians behind the songs and everything. Because anybody can just perform, if you ask me. But it takes the people who's in the background to do that, you know what I'm saying, who know how to structure a song. Because you got people who ain't never recorded a song before, and they got all this music brilliance and all this music knowledge. And I just tell people all the time, like, you know, if they think that they know what it takes, it ain't as easy as people think it is.
Man, this shit hard as hell.
Yeah.
I don't even lie. I told somebody the other day, man, if I'd have knew what I knew now, I probably wouldn't even DJ, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because it's so much work. I mean, I'm up for it, but it's so much work
Yeah.
you gotta do. Like, especially with a DJ, man, because, like, there's so many of us in the U.S. There's so many DJs in the U.S.
Right.
So it's like, man, if you ain't doing what you supposed to do, man, there's always somebody that come from behind and, you know what I'm saying, do what they supposed to do. Take your spot. So, like, it's a lot of work. Music, period, is a lot of work. You know, being a rapper, being a producer, being a DJ, being anything in the music industry, from manager all the way down to assistant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that stuff is hard. Ain't nothing easy.
No.
In any occupation you do. If you're doing something that's easy, then you shouldn't be doing it because you're wasting your time. You should want to challenge yourself. You know what I'm saying? But, like, a lot of people don't understand that. Like what you just said, don't nobody understand, like, how hard it is and how tough it be when you doing something like this. Like even what you doing, what you got going on the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a lot of work. You got to get people to watch your stuff at first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. People don't understand that, man. For real.
Yeah. It was a hard reality because at first I just like, man, let me do a show, but then I had to, you know, pretty much supply and demand. You know, I had to pretty much sell myself. I had to, you know, find people, and it came to the point that people was finding me, you know, and people recognizing me and really just, you know, telling me like, hey man, we love what you do, man. Don't quit, man. You one of the realest ones. And I was just at first, you know, being arrogant, being cocky, but then that really humbled me.
That's what my stupid ass was on too.
It's humbling at the end of the day, yeah.
Because it got to one point, man, when I got in Texas, I remember I was at this club called 0 Degree. I was there every Saturday. And it was funny because at first there wasn't nobody there. Then as the weeks kept going, it was getting packed and packed and packed. And it got to the point where I started smelling myself because the fire department came. Fire department came and said, hey, man, there's too many people in here. Y'all going to shut this down. I felt big after that. You know what I'm saying? That's a good feeling.
Yeah.
And to my eyes, that's a good feeling. You know, you got the fire department pulling up.
Damn.
Like, and I used to tell people, like, I ain't even really tripping that the fire department pulled up. It's the fact that I'm from Saginaw, Michigan. Yeah. And I'm in Dallas, Texas. Yeah. Packing out clubs, you know what I'm saying? These people don't know me from can of paint. They just know I know how to DJ. They don't know my lifeline, life story, whatever you want to call it. They don't know nothing. They just know this dude know how to DJ. Yeah. So yeah, it's a good feeling. But man, I started smelling myself, man, and it was humbling. I had ran into a good situation where it was like, all right, bro. Now I had ran into I did a DJ battle, and I'm like, man, I'm a big dog. My ass came second, man. I was mad as hell. And then I looked at it, I'm like, shit, man, you gotta look at how, bro, like I could tell by the dude I went against, man, he worked. He put that work in more than I did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like how you said that's humbling. That right there humbled me. When I came, I'm still stamped. Second best college DJ in the state of Texas. I'm taking that to the grave. But I could have been number one if I probably put a little bit more work in. You know what I'm saying? I was smelling myself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it be like that though. Like everybody does that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You think you think you good at where you at. That's why I was saying that's something like we was just talking about earlier. That's like what I'm looking for, the being at a standstill. Yeah. Being comfortable with what you doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? I got comfortable. I'm there Saturday. I wasn't even making no money for real when I was there. Like, it was just like, man, I'm here. Everybody here is packed. I ain't even tripping. Right. You know what I'm saying? I was making probably like $60 every Saturday for that. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, I mean, it was a starter. That was my starter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah. But, yeah, stuff will humble you for sure, for sure.
And it's, you know, even though, like, a lot of people just, they don't understand that you got to crawl before you walk. And just the, you know, fact that, okay, I'm making $60, but, you know, my foot is in the door. I got the experience.
I'm telling you, that club put opened so many doors for me, bro. Like, it's crazy. It was people, like, just because really, technically, it was a hookah lounge. Okay. Speaking technically, it was a hookah lounge, man. It got so packed that they remodeled the spot and took some of the tables out because I was bringing so many people.
Damn.
So like they made they made a real deal, bigger dance floor, all of this stuff, because really when I first got there, it wasn't like that. Everybody come in there, smoke that hookah, chill out. I'm like, no man, we finna play this Boosie, this Web, we finna go crazy. we finna have fun while y'all smoke this hookah. And that was the objective at the beginning. I didn't think it was, you feel me, it was gonna be this crazy. Yeah. You know, but man, like they took the tables out, they was doing the whole nine, man, and it was like I ain't even tripping for real that I ain't making no money because I'm putting my foot in the dough. Yeah. That first year, that was I think that was year one. My first year DJing. I was like, man, I just want my foot in the dough. And so like, nah, man, it got to the point where like folks would come from different cities just to come hear me. And then now I got stuff going on in different cities, in Texas. Because this person that came out and said, hey, bro, I heard you nice. I want to hear you. Man, so many schools, man, so many college campuses and stuff, man, done hit me up just off the strength of me being in that club. That's why I say, man, that club, if I could go buy that club right now, I would. You know what I'm saying? Because that's sentimental value to me. Hey, that club put me on in Texas. You know what I'm saying? From college parties to concerts, tours, any of that. That club put me on. So I wouldn't even tell everybody, be like, bro, you only making 60 off of this. It don't even matter, fam.
Hell no, it don't.
Because when it come down to it, man, once a couple years down the line, they're going to be like, man, that dude was making all the 60, now he making thousands. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Not like, I ain't moving for no $60. That shit dead. But you know what I'm saying? Other than that, I move around, you know what I'm saying, based off of, how everybody else moving. Prices be different all the time with a DJ, man. It's rough, but it is what it is.
And that's what's up, bro, man. I'm proud of you, man.
I appreciate it.
Because just like with me, I knew just off the strength that, a lot of people podcasts is probably better than mine because I ain't got the equipment. Yeah. I ain't got this, I ain't got that.
Don't even worry about it.
But all I care about was the content. Like, if I knew that I could speak some real shit gonna happen.
Right.
You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? And what you did with just by you, believing yourself and pushing yourself, man, shit. Like, nobody and everybody can't say that they turn a hookah lounge to a club.
Man, nah, can't nobody say that. Can't nobody hear. Look, I'm on camera. Can't nobody hear say that. None of that. I turned a hookah lounge into a club. Like, off the rip. Like, when I say I turned it into a club, it ain't because I had like 20 people, 25 people. No, it was like full to capacity, 300 people in there.
Damn.
And it wasn't even supposed to be fitting 300 people. I think like all of 150. Damn. But because they making so much paper and they seeing what I'm doing, they like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? We finna have everybody in here, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And knocked them tables like, yeah, man, I turned the hookah lounge into a club for a year straight. It wasn't just for a couple months or nothing like that. Like, literally, every Saturday you knew where to go if I was there.
Damn.
Yep, you knew where to go. They'd call me, hey, you gonna be at 0 tonight? Oh, we there. Same thing happened that following weekend. You at 0? We there. Like, that's how I used to go. But that helped me out for sure. That helped me out. I remember I used to post videos and stuff, man. People used to hit me up like, bro, I need you for a DJ. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your content, though, for sure. Like even with you know what I'm saying? You bring good people on and y'all have good conversations and stuff, man, you're going to be straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if anything, like, I got the name now. I got the credibility.
Yeah. That's why I was saying, man, I seen you was doing your thing. I'm like, man, I hope I get one of them cars. It was crazy. Your car was random, for real. It's like, oh, man, I must be doing something right, man.
Yeah, man, like, I was watching you for a while, man. Like, then, I just love people with substance, man. You got a lot of substance. And,
appreciate it.
And you smart, I don't just bring no idiots over here, because shit, my name on the line, too.
Yeah, I feel that.
But, yeah, it was just something that you had said on your status, like, it was a couple of days ago, a few days ago, when you said, like, you had a lot that you was going through, but you was holding it in. So, I don't want to put you on the spot.
Oh, yeah, hell no, man. I swear to God, I'm an open book. I promise you, if you talk to me, I'm an open book. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll let you know what's up. But no, it's just like, man, when you want better for yourself, it's kind of, it puts a toll on you. You know what I mean? Like, you want to you be like, man, I'm supposed to be up thousands right now.
Yeah.
Or I'm supposed to be up a couple hundred thousand. You know what I'm saying? And then you're not up them 100,000. So now you getting down on yourself. You really, and that's why I tell you, like, I'm a prime example of that. Like, I tell people, man, don't do that. don't sit and get down on yourself, because if you do, man, it's gonna tear your mind apart. You're gonna be thinking too much, and that's why when I made that status, I was like, man, I'm really going through it. You know what I'm saying? I've been holding it in, but I'm really going through it, and that's because, you know what I'm saying, like, of the upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dad taught me to be tough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. People be like, man, just let it out. You can let it out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. I ain't saying just be no hard body and don't cry, none of that, man, because some people do need to cry sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But Pops brought me up, man, taught me how to be tough, taught me how to, you know what I'm saying, just anything happen, just keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of, man, I'm telling you, man, I could have quit DJing. This is what, 2021? I could have quit DJing years ago. You know what I'm saying? There was times where, like, when I was in the hookah lounge, like, the first couple weeks I was there, man, there wasn't nobody in there. It was probably all the 10 people. And then, you know what I'm saying, I sat there and people would tell me, like, bro, just focus. Just stay focused. Keep doing what you doing. It's going to turn around. And that's what happened. It turned around. But, yeah, when I made that status, man, it was because, you know, I'm focused on blowing up. Like, I don't, and I tell people I don't want to blow up because it get you clout, it get you the girls, you get the cars, you get the house. I don't want it because of that. Like, when you, like, I've always been that person. When you mention hip hop, I want you to mention me. I don't care if I'm rapping, DJing, whatever it is. When you mention him, because I know you seen the Hip Hop Evolution on Netflix. Yeah. I want them to have a whole episode. They done went up to Saginaw, Michigan, and they got me and a couple people from the SAG, you know, DJ Camp, HBK Boom, Bankroll G, like people like that, like people from this city right here done did their thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This city right here is a music city. Yeah. And it is. Saginaw is a music city. Like, I walk around here all the time, man, and I see these different rappers and stuff, and it's good that they carry themselves like rappers, you know what I'm saying? When they walk in the store, hey, bro, I mess with you, appreciate it, bro, and they keep it pushing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They ain't rowdy and tripping, none of that. Right. You know what I'm saying? They actually hold it. I know a couple people, man, walk around, hold themselves as a rapper. Kids saying, hey, that's what you. I'm telling you, that's how I'm looking at it, though. Like, that's why I be so hard on myself, because, man, I wanna be like that person and be like, man, he came up and did it. Yeah. Like, not just did it on the underground stuff. Like, man, we done seen him on TV. We done seen him at the BET Hip Hop Awards. We done seen him rolling loud. You know what I'm saying? That's my next. I gotta get rolling. I don't know how I'm gonna get there, but I'm gonna get rolling loud though for sure. Yeah,
it's gonna happen, man. Because you on the right track, and social media got people believing that success happens overnight, and it doesn't. Man,
that was my biggest downfall.
It doesn't.
That was my biggest downfall because and it was crazy because, like, I was so hooked on blowing up. Like, man, I thought I was supposed to blow up 2-3 years into the game. No. And I was like, man, hell no, I ain't even got the proper equipment to be in, you know what I'm saying, to be where I want to be, you know what I'm saying? But, man, like, a lot of people just have to realize, man, it's going to take some time, man. People like Dolph, for example. Dolph was like 26, 27 when he jumped in the game. He was old. That's technically old. You know, most rappers come in when they 20, 19, 21, something like that. And Dolph came in the game, he was like 26, 27. Rick Ross, all of them. Then blow up today was in their 30s. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 2 Chainz, 2 Chainz. I just saw that post. 2 Chainz, he was like 30 something. Yeah. It's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that's in the game that was old when they came in, but within that little span that they had, like, you know, a rapper, it kind of takes a rapper. It's quicker for a rapper to come up than it is anything else for real, because if you just get that one hit, it's over with. You up. You know what I'm saying? So, like, people like Dolph, Rick Ross, all of them cats, man, they was old when they came in the game. You know what I'm saying? And now they 36. Well, Dolph, he was 36 before he passed. You know what I'm saying? These cats almost 40. And they made their bread. They still made their money off of it within those amount of years that they had to do what they needed to do. That's why, like, now, man, I'm like, I gave myself a time frame on DJ. I'm like, man, I know I'm this close to blowing up. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm going to just keep it pushing. I mean, I'm 27. That's what I had to think about. Like, I'm 27. These cats was 27, 28 when they first picked up a mic. You know, I'm 27 coming into it. Like, you know, I'm 6 years in the game already, going on 7. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I'm chilling right now. Whenever it happens, it's gonna happen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I like being. It's funny because I like being that underground type. You know, aside from JayZ, Currency is my favorite rapper too. Yeah. So, like, I look at, like, the way he came up and everything. He was always underground. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's still making his money, but he underground. You know, that's how I want to be, man. I just want to, you know what I'm saying, be able to still be around the city and stuff, and still kick it with everybody. But they know, shoot, Quay got a show. He got a show in like 2 weeks. That's gonna be crazy. We all going. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, it's funny because it really was the DJ that's kicked hip hop off, man. That's really was the general.
That's what people don't know. Everybody be thinking, man, it's the rapper. No, man. In order for you to hear the song that you like, it took somebody to take a record and put it on a platter and play it.
Yeah,
that's what happened. Ain't nobody mess around and nah, man. It was the DJ. You go to the club, DJ play a song that you want to hear. Or if it's a new song out and that DJ just know that song gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
He gonna play it. That's why I tell man, that's the biggest issue I run into out here, man. Some of these rappers be asking me why I don't play that music. They be like, bro.
Bro, you trash. It's funny because, you know, I just recorded like 2 tracks and everything. I'm an up-and-coming artist myself. And I'm just really like not saying that I'm the best out here. Because I'll do it for fun. I do it because of the fact that, you know, that's legacy. You know, having your voice still here and stuff like that. So it just, everybody just, you know, have their own preference and own particular reasons why they listen to music or they do music. With me, bro, like, it just making people feel good, making people, you know, forget about what's going on. Mm-hmm. And then just, you know, when you know that person that's doing that, he's just like, dang, like that's crazy. Yeah. So crazy. So it's just amazing, you know, knowing that you in the right spot, you know, you doing the right profession, and it's just everybody really doesn't understand that. It's just going by lyrics or just beats and stuff like that. Like, no, like it's all about the networking. It's all about the promoting, the marketing. Because
you can get a cat that's like JayZ.
Yeah.
And can rap, got good music, all that. But if he ain't putting it out, then ain't nobody gonna hear.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what I tell a lot of people, though. It's like, man, if you just starting to rap or starting to make music, it ain't even gotta be rap. You can be singing anything. Like, you gotta know that you gotta put that groundwork in.
Yeah.
You gotta, I don't care if you bugging everybody to come go watch a YouTube video or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. You gotta put in that groundwork, because if you don't, man, you ain't gonna be wasting time, because like you say, you just do it for fun.
Yeah.
But like those people that say, I want to rap to make it, you gotta put that groundwork in. I'm telling you, like, cause so many people, like, when people be dropping music, even out here, when people drop music out here, they might drop 1 month. Then 2-3 months, we don't hear nothing from you. Yeah. Then now you want to drop another tape. We don't want to hear your music no more. We forgot about you now. Right. And that's, I mean, it's sad to say, but that's what it is, though.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you gonna drop music, man, like I always tell people, man, a rapper should drop a tape a month.
Yeah.
A tape a month. You ain't got to be on your Lil Wayne, because Wayne used to drop a tape 1 week, then 2 weeks later, we got to drop 3. Like,
man,
like, bro, we
I
just
remember those.
To the second, but bro, what you doing?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, we just not getting used to the one you just dropped. But you know what I'm saying? But that's good. That was good, though, because, you know what I'm saying, Wayne kept music for us. And that's what people should look at. You know what I'm saying? People be looking at, like, how good you want to look. Like, no, forget on how you looking. Work on your craft.
Yeah.
Work on your craft, because the more you behind that mic, the better you get. That's why I be telling, like, some of these dudes that feel like, man, they done drop like 1 or 2 tapes and you think you nice. Nah, bro, you ain't nice, bro. You still got some, you could have said something different right here. You could have did something different right here. Your mixing and your mastering could have been better.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of stuff that people don't look at. They just think because they done said a couple words, they done shot at a few niggas and done sold a couple bricks and all of this stuff. Like, they think that's finna sell. Like, bro, you gotta think about how many rappers kill niggas and sell bricks every day. You know what I'm saying? You got people like JayZ talking about that, Gucci, Dolph. Like, everybody talking about that right now. Well, how can you separate yourself from that? If you're gonna talk about that, how can you separate yourself and not sound like everybody else? Like, that's literally everybody's problem. Everybody sound the same.
Yeah, and I tell people nowadays that there's no artist development no more. So you pretty much got to create your own, you know what I'm saying, style, your own voice, your own everything. Like, because even myself, like, I realized how hard it is to just do takes and do ad-libs and stuff like that. And that just made me like, okay, well, I ain't gonna never call nobody trash again. I ain't gonna say this person sucked. and they making, you know, millions of records and stuff like that. But it's just everybody doesn't know the business, and 90% of it is the business. Otherwise, you gonna get screwed.
Except for, let me see, I'm trying to think of a rapper that's just terrible. Like, that's really making money. No rapper to me is terrible.
Right.
To be honest with you,
Mm-hmm.
they got a reason for being in the game. It's whatever reason it is, no matter if it's the fashion, or, you know what I'm saying, how you rap, what you say, how you live your life, you know what I'm saying. It's like every rapper has a reason why they're there, you know what I'm saying. So, like, when I call a rapper trash, I only call rappers trash when they get on social media and say, I'm the best at this and I'm the best at that, and I'm really the best in the city. And then I go look at your catalog and you only got 3 albums. So how are you the best in the city? You only got 3 albums, bro. Like, I'm missing out on something. You got 3 albums and 2 videos from your first album.
Right.
You ain't even got no other videos from the second and third one.
Yeah.
But you the best in the city. Nah, bro. Like, man, that stuff, man, it's crazy, man. It's groundwork. Man, that's why I keep trying to tell people, like, if you gonna rap, man, be ready to be mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you gonna get times, man, where people ain't gonna be messing with you. You might go to a different city. The city you just went to might mess with your music, but this city might not. All right, fuck that city. We gonna go to the next one. Like, you gotta keep pushing. Like, people don't understand that. You gotta keep pushing. If you don't push, you're gonna lose. You know
man, hell yeah, because shit, you can't say you the best rapper with, like...
Man, I hate when I see that.
With 40 views on one video, like, and then next video's 25 views, and, you know...
Like, man, I tell people, man, stop doing that. Like, stop saying you... It's good to have a good standpoint of who's the best in the city, especially Saginaw. Saginaw got this bad. Like, we sit up and we say, I'm the best at this, I'm the best at that. I do this the best and I do that the best, but like the residual and the views and the paperwork ain't adding up to what you're saying, bro. Like, that's why I say, like, you can't just sit up and say you're the best rapper and you the best out of the city. Like, don't say that. Really, man, people shouldn't even be saying they the best in the city. They should be saying all of us.
Yeah.
We are nice.
Yeah.
We one big core, but you know, man, this is very, like I told you before the video started, man, this is a political city.
Yeah.
This is a political city. If you ain't doing something that's crazy or something that just, you know, can attract everybody to you, then people really... I know a lot of rappers, man, like, that's in Saginaw that sound better than the ones that everybody listen to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know a few rappers. I can name them. Like,
right.
But you know how that goes.
Yeah.
And everybody in their feelings and all that stuff. But I know a few rappers, man, for sure, that I bump their music in the car. You know what I'm saying? And the same rappers that I'm bumping in the car, ain't nobody in the city listening to. And it'd be crazy because it'd be like, man, this who you need to be listening to.
Yeah.
Bro. Nah, bro, with them telling on themselves, saying they done shot 12 people and we in Saginaw. They said, why are you saying you shot somebody and we in Saginaw? We all stay around the corner from each other.
Exactly.
We all stay around the corner from each other. So, like, every neighborhood literally is around the corner from each other. Like,
Man.
why are we being this extra? You know what I'm saying? But that's why I say, man, I love this city, man, because it got its ups and its downs. But, man, it's a great city to be from. You know what I'm saying? It's good to be from Saginaw because, like, we get it out the mud up here. Like,
yeah,
we ain't got too many resources, you know what I'm saying? It's like how it is over in New York, you know, Slang the Crack Rock got the wicked jump shot. It's the same way here. It's either, man, you gonna either rap or hoop.
Yeah, rap or hoop.
Rap or hoop or play. You know, we got a couple football players here, but it's either rap or hoop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you ain't doing either or, you in the street. That's literally how I go out here. That's why I say, like, we'll get it out the mud city because we'll sit up, man. Like, I know people that done did it all. Rapped, hooped, been in the streets. Like, I know people that done it all. And then, like, when it's all said and done, they're like, man, that street shit ain't what it is, man. It's not.
No.
Like, that street shit ain't what it is. People think, man, you cool because you come to the rap game and you got a couple bodies or you got a couple this and that. That's cool. If that's what you done did and it's making you some money, handle your business, bro. But every rapper ain't got to be like, I be seeing rappers out here, man, saying they done did stuff, and I done grew up with these cats. Like, you ain't do that. You ain't do that. We had science class together. You got an A. You know what I'm saying?
Man, bro. I'm so sick of that shit.
Bro,
man.
like, why are we trying to sit here and say we all are killers, man?
Man.
Like, we not killers. We not no gangbangers. Like, I'm not a gangbanger. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just never understood it, man.
And I also think it's just the problem with that is it's just doing that to impress these bitches, man. And if a bitch really fuck with you, she gonna fuck with you for being yourself. You know what I'm saying? Cause I have pulled so many women just off the strength of the fact that I want no street nigga. I want no hood dude.
Man,
you know,
I was funny ass story.
You know what I'm saying? Tell it, man.
Okay, when I was in Texas, man, I was at a strip club.
Yeah.
I was at a strip club, man. I probably spent all of $200 in that strip club. And we in Dallas, and man, they spend thousands. That's $100,000.
Man,
on the floor,
for real,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
So you
$200.
Yeah,
man,
you got off pretty good.
Man, pretty good. Cause once I spent the $200, them strippers was hounding. You know what you spend some? Nah, I ain't spending nothing. But no, I gotta say that because I spent the $200. Man, one of the coldest strippers in there, coldest stripper in there. I took it to the crib, and all I spent was $200. You know what I'm saying? And then you look at like how these people feel like they got to do so much to impress a female, and you don't, bro. Just stay solid.
Yeah. And
they think all females, and it's true. Majority of females are. I ain't gonna say majority. I'm gonna say 50-50, cause I don't want nobody out there. I don't want no females to be out there. I know. I'm gonna say 50-50. Females care about money. You know what I'm saying? And then it's that other 50% that just care about you and care about, you know, what you doing.
Yeah.
That's why I say, man, I don't see myself being in no relationship no time soon, because you don't know where the genuine love at no more.
Right.
Especially in this day and age, you don't know if she at you because she know you finna blow up, or if she with you because she know how good of a person you is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I be telling people, man, you ain't gotta impress these hoes, man. Man, one thing I tell people, they gonna be here when you dead. They're going to be here when you alive.
Yep.
They're going to be here when you broke. And they're going to be here when you up.
Yeah.
And if you can't, I always say, if you can't get a female you can't get one if you dead. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't get a female when you broke, when you got paper, or when you working hard, you know what I'm saying? That's just not for you. You ain't got to just go above and beyond. You ain't got to be on here flashing money, flashing guns, man. I don't even, if a female like that, I don't even want her.
Yeah, me either.
I'm good on that. If that's what amuses you,
yeah,
I don't even want you for real, because I see you ain't nothing but trouble anyway. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I try to stay on the up and up, you know, with the whole female thing. Like, I don't really care about females at this moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need no girlfriend. I don't need no wife. I don't need no, what they call them, sneaky links and all of that extra. I don't need none of that. I'm trying to get paid, bro. Like, she ain't only thing she can do is open her legs and her mouth. Like, she ain't making no money for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She ain't doing nothing for me. Why what are we here for? You claim you want to be my girl, but all you want to do is sit up and spend my money and lay on your back.
Man. It's crazy because, like, when you start just really opening up your horizons, you really begin to see, like, who really down for you, because
everybody show their true colors. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try to tell people, don't think, you know, because you first meet a person, they cool, they a good person, you know what I'm saying? You got to kick it with a person a few times to understand who they really is. You can't just go off that first meetup, because you go out that first meetup, man, you're going to get fooled.
Yeah.
Every time you're going to get fooled. You're going to be like, you was just like this a couple weeks ago. I was like, oh, this is your true self. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I don't care about cutting people off, because you're not finna sit here and sell me a dream at first and then turn around and you a whole different person. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I don't really mess with that for real.
And it's very unfortunate, because since I got that article, bro, like, I had two of them, like, I used to, like, talk to, like while ago. And they all talking about, oh, I'm so proud of you. I see you doing big things for yourself. I'm like, I've always been this person. It's just the fact that you just pretty much, you know what I'm saying, seeing my own value. But, you know, I'm not going to, you know, explain myself or try to like, like, hey baby, I'm on an article, like talk to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, like
that's never been me.
No.
Yeah,
Cause if you don't see me at my worst, or you don't see me like when I'm down bad, or you don't see me while I'm like transitioning, then I don't want you around me when I'm winning or when I get my breakthrough.
Yeah, that's facts. Cause like people will do that, man. They'll leave you alone while stuff is bad, but as soon as you come up, man, that phone get to ringing, man. I never understood it, man. It's like, bro, what are you telling me that you're trying to do? Like, why are you trying to mess with me so much now? Like, why are you trying to get in on this right now when you weren't trying to get in on it before? You know what I'm saying? Man, these people are crazy. So I say, man, you gotta keep your circle small.
Yeah.
If your circle big, you're gonna run into problems like that every time.
Oh, absolutely. Shoot. Because if you're not around winners, then how you gonna win? Because you become who you hang around. Like, if you're around losers or people with, like, just operating on low frequency, then you gonna become one of those people.
Facts.
And that's why I'll be around, your peoples, man. Red, Mark, and
yeah, that's my uncle.
They always, pushing me. They always giving me advice and always, just keeping me on my toes. Like, hey, bro, man, like, you working on an episode, or bro, you on that book, or bro, man, you on your purpose. I'm like, yeah. And you need those type of people around you, man, to keep you motivated, bro. And because it's so easy to go astray nowadays, especially, when you're the type of person where, like, you just trying to make everybody happy, you trying to, fulfill everybody's expectations, and that's going to drive you crazy, when you try to be a people pleaser, when you're not pleasing yourself.
Man, that's my biggest issue.
Self is always number one.
It's my biggest issue to this day. Mm-hmm. I be trying to satisfy everybody, man, and try to be nice to everybody, and you can't do that.
No.
Like, you can't do that. Like, it's always good to have a good heart, but you can't have a great heart.
No.
That's why I tell you, can't have a great heart. Because once you do that, they take advantage of you. They feel like anything that they need or anything that you do, they have to be a part of it. Some people feel like they entitled, like you're entitled to them. Like, now that you done did this for me this time, I expect you to do it all the time. And they'd be like, bro, I really was looking out because I saw you was down bad at that moment right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no tit for tat. Like, bro, like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, you have to really watch your surroundings and watch what you're doing, because things can switch just like that. You know what I'm saying? And people switch every day.
Yeah, every day, like the seasons, like the weather too. And I just, I love the fact that you're 27, because that's when I grew up.
Yeah.
That's when pretty much my entire life changed for me forever. And I really began to just have this thing where, do I keep on this path of, trying to just, be the popular nigga, or do I want to be a great man? Do I want to become a man and stuff? Because it's so easy to be that nigga instead of being that man. And I just advise everybody, like, especially young black males, like, it's okay to be known. It's okay to be popular, blase, blase, but we all go through our phases, You can't let that phase, be a lifetime. You got to pretty much have, things like assets.
That's Saginaw problem.
Yeah,
man.
bro.
These cats be old high school hoopers, man, still stuck on their hoop life. And it's like, bro, man, your knees bad now. Like, come on, bro.
Knees, ankles.
Everything, man. You still talking about, man, back in 07. Bro, man, it's 2021, bro. Well, might as well say 2022.
Yeah.
It's 2022, man. It's time to buckle down, do what you need to do. And that's like, I ain't gonna need a lot, man. That was my biggest problem, man, growing up, man. It took me a long time to grow up. But, like, my problem was that I was thinking, like, it had to be a certain age. So I was trying to do stuff that I really wasn't even ready for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like having your own place, having your own vehicle, paying a car note, paying insurance, paying all this stuff, having bills at a young age. I probably was, like, 22, 23, trying to do all of this. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it took me a minute to know, like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta take baby steps. That's all a part of, you know, growing up.
Yeah, growing pains. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, bump your head a few times to learn. But my biggest thing was, man, I sat back and I was like, okay, man, I'm gonna take my time on everything I do. Like, I take my time on everything, you know what I'm saying? Especially now, because I feel like, you know, like I said, like, you know, some rappers will drop a mixtape, and then 2 months later, now you want to drop another one.
Yeah.
I'm somewhat in that stage, but I can be in that stage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I know how to kind of, like, correlate everything to make stuff still be moving, function, you know, still function, still, you know, people still know that I'm still doing my thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, right now, I just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm really working on, and I got two things that I'm really focused on right now, and that's my DJ lane and the whips.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just bought me an 86 Caprice that I'm finna, you know what I'm saying, do my thing to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Start out my little collection.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I'm working on the DJ. Oh, and I got a YouTube channel that I'm gonna go ahead and pop up, you know what I'm saying? But that's gonna have that on the DJing, cars, you know what I'm saying? It's really just like a vlog YouTube channel, you know.
Cool.
I'm gonna step off into that game because I know, like, that'll help me. Like, that's what people gotta understand. Like, when you do like YouTube and stuff like that, man, that stuff help you.
Yeah.
Because you can put a video up, man, and somebody could just be randomly have YouTube playing. Because it happens to me all the time.
Yeah,
you know, randomly,
recommends. And
some recommends coming. And then you mess around and see my stuff on there and be like, damn, that's a nice channel. Let me go see what, bro. And it done happened to me so many times. I done seen so many, like, vloggers, you know. I don't know if you know who he is, named Corey. He out in Texas. He do the whips and stuff.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about? Okay. Yeah, that's how I came up on him. I was just sitting up looking at box Chevys on YouTube. Just looking at box Chevys. And then I think I was getting high and just sat there. And the next thing you know, Corey come up. And I'm like, oh, this dude, young cat. Okay, let me watch what he got going on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's why I said, man, I've been really just been trying to focus on how to make stuff be professional now. That's what I'm really on now. It's like, man, I know I got 3 years before I'm 30, but, like, it's like, man, it's time to be professional now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be in your walk. You gotta be in your talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be out here just half-stepping.
Absolutely.
If you're out here half-stepping, man, there's gonna be somebody that's gonna notice, and then ain't nobody really gonna mess with you after that. Like, it's always, man, you gotta have good business. You gotta, it's a lot you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Just stay focused. That's all I can tell people. Just stay focused. Because if you don't stay focused, man, you got a DJ like me that's going, I'm on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really play that, man, when it comes to just spinning, man. When it comes to spinning music, man, that's like how basketball was to me. I don't know if you know, like, when I was growing up, I used to hoop. Mm-hmm. So, like, yeah, hooping was my first love at first, and then, man, I started doing this. I'm like, man, can't nothing come over this for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell females, if you're going to be with me, just know, if I got something to do when it comes to DJing, don't feel like I'm neglecting you. No, this is my job. Like, this is what I have to do. I can't have step on that. I don't care if somebody asks me to send them a sound effect. I got to get on that laptop, send that sound effect at a timely matter. They ask for a sound effect, ooh, let's do it. So, yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff, man, you have to do, man. Just life, period.
Man, dog, like, in this whole hour, man, because you really brought, like, a whole new different dynamic to the music thing, because, you know, I interviewed a lot of rappers. Yeah. But you were the first DJ that I ever brought on here, so, and I'm pretty sure that, you know, just the information that you put out there, man, was very helpful to the up-and-coming DJs or just anybody who just wants to get into that type of scene, because, you know, that scene alone, you know, you can't be what I can say, you can't be a introvert. You know, you gotta be a people person. You gotta have the ability to convey conversation. You gotta be able to have confidence and stuff. And before I was doing this, I didn't really know how to talk to people, bro. I was shy, you know what I'm saying?
That's one thing my people tried to teach me was how to communicate with people. And that's like one thing, like my mom, she made sure I knew how to communicate with people. And because, you know what I'm saying, like if you don't, like how you said, if you don't communicate with nobody, you're not really going
Yeah.
You're not really gonna be doing nothing. You can't just start out doing something and be antisocial. Wait at least until you're famous to be antisocial. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be like that right now. But like that's where a lot of people defer at from, like, in the music world, is that they feel as if they music gonna do all the talking.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the music just a small part.
Yeah.
You still got personality. You still got, like, you got a lot of stuff to look at. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, you know, the music just ain't the only thing. And if you keep thinking like that, then you're not gonna prosper at all. You're not. You gotta get out there and talk to people. That's how people know the music. You know what I'm saying? Even though I will say that putting music out now is easier than it was, like, back then. Like, back in, like, the early 2000s, late 90s and stuff. Like, all you gotta do is just make a TikTok.
Right.
And your music might just blow up. That's how most music been blowing up lately. It's TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you just gotta stay focused, man. Keep grinding. You keep grinding, you'll be all right.
Yeah, so do you have any, like, advice for anybody who just, not per se like music, but just want to just, do their own thing and chase after their dream?
Keep working.
Yeah.
That's really what it boils down to. Keep working. If you don't keep working, it's not gonna work.
Right.
If you don't keep working, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just sit up and be down on yourself. That's everybody's issue. Like, can't nobody sit in front of me and tell me that they don't get down on themselves.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
we all do.
Yeah, we
it's
all do,
nature.
because it's human nature, and we all feel like we should be at a better place than what we is right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, my biggest advice to anybody, just keep working, and them outsiders, don't listen to them.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gonna always have something to say about what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they hating. If they really don't, they like, man, this dude, who he think he is, man. You know what I'm saying? He think he Mr. Big Shot, man. What's this dude with the 1804 show, man? Who he think he is, man?
All the time,
like,
dog.
Man, this dude just started doing videos and stuff, and now he think he the man. Like, that's how people really think, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. So it's like, man, you just have to stay focused. If you ain't got no team with you that's really paying attention to what you doing, or y'all ain't helping each other out, man, you don't need to be around them people. I tell people, man, if you're going to do something, man, if you got to do it by yourself, just do it by yourself. You just got to figure out how you going to do it by yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta set up everything to where like, it ain't going to be no big clusterfuck when you get done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you just got to stay focused, man. Keep grinding. Don't listen to the outsiders, man. And outsiders is people that don't even know you.
Right.
They barely know who you is. They just they see you doing the show, or they see what you're doing on the internet, and just feel like, oh, okay, I know this cat. This cat think he Mr. Big Shot. Like, what, bro? Like, I'm trying to get on just like you.
Exactly.
Like, don't get mad because I know what I'm doing and you don't, or you didn't think of what I just did. That mainly be what it be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People sit at the crib, and that's what people gotta stop doing. Sitting at home, thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Yeah.
Like, don't sit at home and think. Do it.
Yeah.
Because the longer you think, it's somebody that's thinking about the same shit you doing, and they finna go do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then they gonna blow up, and while you at home still
like,
thinking, like,
you like, damn, like, it's over with, bro. You just what you doing right now, sitting on the couch chilling.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Yeah, man. That's the only thing, man. Just grind, stay focused, man. Because if you don't, man, you gonna drown. For real.
Oh yeah, man, absolutely, bro. And shoot, man, I just wanted to say thank you for coming, man.
Oh yeah, no problem, bro. No problem.
I really enjoyed myself, man. And everybody who tuned in, sure, I know they enjoyed themselves too.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, like I said, you heard the man. It's too bad, it took a long time for this to happen, but, it happened. But, like I said, don't be afraid to have to get rid of somebody, especially like if you love them, don't be afraid to have to cut them off, because at the end of the day, it's all about you. But we will continue on with Old Boy tomorrow around 7 o'clock. And thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a merry, good Christmas. Everybody be safe. And again, you know, homeboy Quay,
Yeah.
thank you for coming on.
No problem, bro. No problem.
But y'all have a good night. Peace.